I have one thing to say today. Airpods, beware. These are the soundPEATS. Now, soundPEAT doesn't seem like a good guy. Like, why would you buy headphones from Dr. Dre? Well, you can buy them from soundPEAT. soundPEAT seems like he knows what's going on. And these are his headphones. These come from soundPEAT himself. Well, kind of. If you couldn't tell, these are kind of similar to Airpods. Except, instead of getting a bunch of hate because soundPEAT removed the headphone jack from all the phones, he just makes a solution to a problem that he didn't create, because soundPEAT is a great guy. So, they're similar to Airpods. They come in their own little dental floss container. You can see right there. Maybe. There we go. soundPEAT. Cool guy. This case is actually very important, just like Airpods. If you don't have this case, you're pretty much out of luck, because it charges from inside the case. There's the USB right there. So you open it up, and you're left with these two beautiful headphones. You pull them out, and if you get a good look in there, which my lighting never allows me to get a good look in there, you can see right there you have the two prongs for charging. You'll also notice right here on the unit itself, you have two prongs right there for charging. You put it in the case, like so. Shut the top. I don't really think that part's necessary. Plug it in. That's how you charge them. You lose this case, you're screwed. You lose a headphone because there's no cord, you are also screwed. Provided you manage to keep both, you will have the time of your life. Not really, but kind of, musically, with soundPEATS. They're actually really simple. You take out the right one, you hold the power button just like you would for any other. You wait like 2 seconds, it says it turns on, and then you press the second one, you take it out, you do this thing, you turn it on. The right one acts as the master unit, the left one acts as the slave unit. Is that still like applicable terminology? Can I say that? I think so. And the two of them pair together, so I found a lot of cool uses for these. Well, first off, you just stick them in your ears, and there you go. You can use either one as a control unit, so I just press play on that, and you're perfect. So, uses, if you like running or just going to the gym, something like that, you just don't have a wire hanging around, that's fine, you can use these. You're just hanging around the house, you can use these. What I think is really cool is, say you're in a car with someone, and one of you forgot headphones. Well, you don't want to have that awkward, oh, we're sharing a headphone with the cord, because someone turns their head to look out the window, and you can't hear anything because they ripped out the cord. So these, you can actually give one to yourself, you can pass one over to a friend, and you can both listen. I think that's kind of cool. But your friend can also be a jerk, and because they also have a controlling earphone, they can pause and skip to the next song. So if they don't like the music you're listening to, they might screw with you. Keep that in mind. The sound quality on these is actually, I think is really cool. I've been pretty happy with them. I have a pair of skull candies, like just wired. They're not the like expensive ones, just like the little earbuds. I think they're like the titaniums or something. They're pretty much comparable to those. So gives you a sense. I think those are like $40 headphones. These are like $60. Airpods are like $120, but you figure they put the Apple brand on it, they can just jack up the price a lot, so you do with that what you will. But these soundPEATS, man, they do come, as you notice the colors, they kind of all match. They do come in the box, have this very nice box. You open it up, they have the instructions printed on wax paper. I find that an interesting thing. I tried to rip it, and you can rip it, so I don't know, but it's their choice. You take this off, and here you go. They give you a cable, and they even label them like, oh, these are the large headphones. Oh, well, I guess it goes this way. These are the small ones, and these are the large ones, so you know where they are. And then you take them out, and you're going to lose them, and just like the whole AirPod, there's no cord, so there's no reason that you're going to remember where they are. So do your best to remember where they are. I've been keeping mine in the box, and I usually only use the medium earbuds anyway, but keeping them just because they look nice, and they're very different. You will notice the way the earpod comes out, if you twist it around, it doesn't really move much. It either goes down or up. I found that basically you can put them in your ear and you can put them down so you have like a normal headphone, or you can try to be all trendy and put it up so it covers like your whole ear, and you got like that FBI vibe. So instead of having that cord going to your back, you just have one of these in, and I am protecting the president type deal. I don't know. I had fun with these. Something I thought was really cool with these, actually, like really cool, is so the right one, which is the master, has to be within 30 feet of your phone or whatever you're using to play music. The left one, actually, because it is paired to the right one, it can be about 10 feet away, and you'll get a little bit of skipping, but you can stand 30 feet away with this one, and then about an extra, 5 to 10 feet away with this one, and you'll still both get music. So technically, you can kind of stand outside the 30-foot range with one of them, I guess, and still hear music. I thought that was just kind of cool because I was thinking, well, they pair to each other, so would that mean you could get technically 60 feet away? You can't. But these things on their own, without playing music that's 30 feet away, have about a 15 to 20 foot range. I will say that range does include some skipping, so to play it safe, I'd stay within like 10 feet. But that doesn't mean when you get out of the car, if you and your friend are walking the same place, or you're like walking with your friends to class, or you're going to the same place, you're in the same building, you can actually both just keep one, and you should be fine. So as long as you're within, you can put a phone or whatever your music source is in a central location, you can both listen. Or if one person is close enough to the other, you can play music off your own phone, and your friend who's sitting in the back seat of the car, or they're sitting across the table at some presentation that no one's paying attention to, you can both listen. So I think that's kind of really cool. And simply you put them back in. You gotta remember that you don't want to kill the batteries on them because you gotta charge them with this thing. So you do have to turn them off one by one, or what you can do. I don't know why I turned it off. I was just going to show you this. Okay, so this one's on. No, it's not. Okay, now it's on. And if I put it in here, it turns off automatically. For whatever reason, the same does not hold true with the left. But then, there you go. So, they do automatically turn off if you put them in, which I think is kind of cool. And then you got SoundPEATS doing all the stuff for you. Dr. Dre, who is that? What are the knockoffs? Sound by Steve, Beat by Dr. Dre. You don't need those. You got SoundPEATS on your side. I have noticed SoundPEATS makes other headphones. I don't know if they're nearly as cool. I do know SoundPEATS sounds like one of the coolest headphone brands I've heard of. I don't need Skull Candy. I don't need Bose. I want to hang out with my friend SoundPEATS. He sounds like he knows how to have a great time, knows how to listen to great music. He's probably the biggest audiophile you've ever seen before in your life. He knows how to make the music feel warm and how to really feel the vibrations in the air. SoundPEATS sounds like a cool guy. Oh, and before I forget, there is an indication light there to know when you're done charging on the case. Man, SoundPEATS would be really upset if he knew that I just ruined his hype with that. But before I ruin his hype anymore, it's SoundPEATS! Get yourself some SoundPEATS if you want AirPods. I think they're better, although I don't really like Apple. I don't really think their headphones are that great. I think the people who made the Circle headphones and then said, wow, who made the Circle headphones? Those are stupid. Well, since they're the same person, I really don't have any respect for that because I feel like that's kind of stupid. Like, you just created a problem that you made, so I don't really give you any credit for that. But SoundPEATS is a cool guy because he made AirPods cheaper because he's only SoundPEATS. He doesn't need that Apple money. He just needs that SoundPEATS money. So, if you're into that, get yourself some SoundPEATS headphones. I'm Brewmaster Bruns. I wish I was hanging out with my friend SoundPEATS, but I'm not. I'll see you next time.